The illusion of you considering that you got a lot of options has probably made you lose a lot of genuine people. There's a lot of us need to understand. As much as you have got options, question is, how good are your options? Like we all know that the devil we know is far better off than the angel we do not know. How good are your options? You have good friends. You have genuine people in your life. Because you want something from them they cannot offer you at that time. You feel like you don't have a need for them because you've got options. This ideology about us having options has really destroyed a lot of us. So we need to understand that in 2024. Let your intuition be like the kind where you feel like you got options, but you're not losing good people. Good people are very rare to come by. So when you tend to lose good people because you feel like you've got options, I'll tell you something for free. I came to understand in recent times that whatever you bring to the table is whatever you take back when it comes to nature. I came to understand how does karma reflect in our lives. Karma reflects in our lives in every area of our lives. People oftentimes think like when you hurt people, that is when you get your karma back, because it's like whatever energy you propagate is whatever you get back, right? But no. Karma reflects in every area of our lives. When you lose a good person because you feel like you got options for another, this is one thing nature does. You would definitely not find a good person very easy. There is a difference between a good person and a nice person. Especially using the female gender as an illustration. Every woman wants the perfect man. And they are never keeping the good man. Do you know what a perfect man does to you? A perfect man does everything perfect. A perfect man wants to show you how perfect he is. But now there's something that happens. When this perfect man do not have all these resources, all the shenanigans to keep you going, you would see the other side of a perfect man. But when you find a good man will care for you even when he's got $1 million. A good man will show you the same care even when he's got 1,000. A good man can never walk out of your life without making sure that he has impacted your life. A good man walks out of your life and still tell you whenever you need me, holler at me, I'ma come through for you. Those are the features of a good man. Most average women are in relationships with the supposed perfect man they have already instigated, created in their mindset. Which is why when you look at relationships out there, you got to find out that a lot of people, when they are out of their relationship, their lives is partly shattered. Especially this primitive relationship I see out here. Your life is shattered because you felt like you needed a man who could offer you everything. You felt like this man has everything to offer you. This is the kind of man that you want or need for yourself. But the question is, as much as you want this man for yourself so bad, does this man reciprocate the same energy for you Because you can be with a perfect man who is ready to buy you a house for one day just to get laid with you, and after that is gone. That is what perfect men can do. A perfect man can spoil you within 2 days and it's gone. A perfect man is just there for the good time, not the long time. A perfect man wants to make everything perfect and blossom for you. A perfect man believes that you have to eat in a 5-star restaurant, and that's what makes him the perfect man. And then do you know what happened? If he cannot afford a meal in that 5-star hotel anymore, it means you're not going to feed. He does not give a fuck about what you eat. That is the ideology of a perfect man. But a good man, even when he has 10,000 to buy you food in a 5 or 7-star hotel or restaurant, he will do it. Even when he does not have the capacity to get that done, he will still make sure that you get fed. Because the interest of a good man is about your well-being. The interest of a perfect man is about impressing you. So what do we do when we find good people in our lives? We push them away thinking that we got options. But the question is, if you have options, why then were you struggling yourself trying to be with this one whom you felt like is not good for you? If you have options, why are your options not playing out for you? It's like I've seen a couple of videos where a lot of people tend to advise the ladies, if you have a relationship, stay there. If he's taking care of you, if he's concerned about your well-being, if he likes you, if he loves you, stay there. You might think he's not the best, but I promise you for free that when you leave that one man because you want to roll up with the niggas who got Benz, G-Wagon and Range Rover and all that, you left that good man just because you are seeking for this perfect man who you felt like they got it all. They are never going to appreciate you like that good man. Olamide once has a song, and I picked a quote, a line from his song. He said, I'd rather be a lion in the jungle than being a dog in the city. You'd rather be a queen with that good man than being a slave with the perfect man. Do not push genuine people out of your life with that illusion that you have instigated in your mind that you got options. A lot of us has lost our diamonds and chose to keep stones because we felt that we are propagating the skills of our options. Like I say one time, change is constant. Change, they say, is the only constant thing. But the question is, what exactly are you changing from and what are you changing to? You might be leaving Africa for Europe. You might be leaving Africa for America. Does that actually guarantee the fact that your life will be better? No. But there's only one thing you're doing. You have already propagated the act of change by leaving Africa to America. You have propagated the act of change. But the basic question is, this change of yours, is it progressive? Because Jesus said, if I can make it here, I can make it anywhere. Most of us believe that we have to change for things to get better, but oftentimes we change from the good to the bad, or we change from the bad to the good. The point is, how are we supposed to be sure that whatever change we are trying to propagate is going to be at the positive end that will favor us? We can only create change. We can only impact the act of change, but we do not know what the outcome would be whenever we create that impact of change. Don't lose people who care about you genuinely because you feel like you got other people out there who would. The question is, where were they? Where were they when this person was there for you? Where were your options when this friend of yours got your back? Where were your options when you were down? These people were there for you. Where were all those options? You wake up one day, you feel like you got options, you got push a lot of genuine people out of your life because you got options. How many genuine good people do you meet every day of your life? People are hardly being genuine. People are becoming very secretive day by day. People are becoming who they are currently because of what they all stand to achieve. People will be in your life. They will try to be whatever you want them to be, but in a nutshell, that is not what they are or who they are. When they leave you, they will return back to who they are or what they are. But they're going to be in your life and become what you want them to be just because they want to fool you. How can you say people are completely honest? Even the Bible makes us understand that you need to be very careful so that you can identify the wolves in the sheep's clothing. This is the life that we are today. So when you find people who are concerned about your well-being, when you find people who are concerned about your progress, when you find people who are concerned about your health, when you find people who are concerned about your mental stability, when you find people who got your back, when you find friends or people that shows you true love as a family, do not push them away. You and I will agree that one good man on your contact list, you do not have them as two. You only have one. You need to understand that you need to eradicate that mentality where you feel that you got options by losing genuine people. Where you feel if I want something from you, I cannot get it from you. You mean nothing to me. I have options. I can go out there and get it. You need to change that perception. You need to change that mindset. You need to change that mentality of yours, because out here on the street, you hardly find good people. For you to understand what I'm trying to say, is like a woman in a relationship. I've tried to do something like this before. A woman in a relationship feels that the boyfriend is boring now. The woman in a relationship, every little thing, there's a problem in the relationship. Whenever the guy says this, she says that. There's no agreement anymore. She's already losing respect for the man. Because you know why? She felt like there's nothing interesting about them anymore. We don't even talk. We don't even play anymore. We don't even have time for ourselves anymore, because you feel like this person is no longer interesting anymore. And you start giving attention to that one over the internet or the one you met recently. Because whenever you go online, the nigga you met recently has a whole lot to tell you. But when you look at your boyfriend or your man, you realize that there's nothing you guys are talking about. And then you start feeling or thinking in your head that this relationship is becoming very boring. Love don't get tired. We get fed up. We get fed up of ourselves, not because love don't exist. We found love. We give love the reason to stay. We give love a reason not to exist. However we treat ourselves, love dwells. If I treat you nicely and I care for you, love dwells. If I don't treat you nicely and I don't care for you, love departs from that section. You think the new man has a lot to say, but you forgot in a hurry that this man you get fed up today about used to be the man that you would sit from morning to the night and have a conversation with. Don't forget, this man is that same man that you had gone out partying with, you have gone out for a dinner with, you guys have talked about a lot of things. Now that same man is boring. Let me remind you, the new one that is interesting, when you give him the slight chance, he will end up like the old one that you get fed up about. What am I trying to tell you? When you find genuine people in your life, take that shit out of your head that you got options. Because the minute you instigate that in your head, you begin to find excuses and reasons as to why you don't want to be with these particular people anymore. And then you start thinking that you can find better people. Yes, you can leave good people and still find good people. You can leave bad people and still find good people. You can even leave a bad person and still go into meeting another bad person. It's just like that. Like I said, when you change, what are you changing to? For the good or for the worst? Stop thinking that you're going to lose a lot of people because you have options. We don't lose good people because we got options. We recognize good people when we have options. We don't lose them because we have options. We recognize and appreciate them when we have options. Because that is the only way we can tell ourselves the truth that Jane is far better off than Kay. Jane has a better impact in my life than Kay. We need to change our mindset. For as you grow every day, you tend to meet genuine people, not for yourself, because you need them for the now. Sometimes you might need them for the sake of your children. For the people you meet today are the contact for your children tomorrow. Think about it.